Cut. Cut. Take 4. I am Beefcake.
I am Cupcake.
And together we are
Cup of
Beef. It's the best intro we could have done. Okay, so over the past couple of weeks we've done some mods to our camp trailer. We've changed the suspension, raised it up a little bit, and we've built a drawer for the cupboard at the back, as you can see. So everything in our trailer has had to come out, and we're going to bring you along with us to show you everything that we're going to put back in it. Okay. This is everything that we keep in the front box of our trailer.
It's like a utility box.
Or yeah, so it's the just in case box. Is the main thing we keep, but it's the Swiss Army box, if you want to call it that.
It's the box that includes stickers. And then we've got ratchet guidelines. These are really useful. We've got bungees, firelighters, wash bag just because it's easy accessible.
Yep.
Hammer. What's in this box?
Oh, this is my Lansky Diamond Series knife sharpener. Don't always carry it with me, but you know, a lot of people, you know, it's always good to have a sharp knife at camp, and people ask me to sharpen their knives a lot, so it's always good to have something on hand to sharpen stuff with. I'm a very big fan of Lansky. They're very, very good.
We've got a lot of pegs. We don't actually need pegs for our tent, but we've got a lot of pegs.
No. So the reason we have a lot of pegs is because we do take a gazebo with us that we put up when it's raining normally. Rain in the UK, as you normally know, comes with wind. If anyone can remember a few years ago down south, we had a storm called Storm Babette. We were camping in it, and the gazebo survived and is still around to this day thanks to these storm pegs that I make. They're just out a bit of 1x1 angle iron. Some of them have holes drilled through so you can put stuff through like a carabiner or something, but they are really good. Also, most of the time when people do come camping with us, the main thing they don't have with them is their peg bag. So we bring a ton of pegs just so that if anyone does forget their peg bag, or we do have to peg anything down, it's ready to go. We also, on that being said, have a metal mallet. I think rubber mallets are crap. But if you've got a rubber mallet, throw it away. This one, believe it or not, is from Lidl's and it cost me £3. Metal on metal is much better for pegging. Pegging.
And then when we turn up to camp, the first things that we always get to is the spirit level to make sure our tent is even, a bed pump, and then these are like tiny little wheel chocks, and they're good for if we're on a hill.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're not big and bulky either.
Yeah, they fold down. They're not the best by any stretch of imagination, but they also fold down really small, so it's kind of a bit of a trade-off.
Yeah.
So
it's where the kettle lives too.
You hate that kettle.
And the tent box spanner.
You hate the kettle.
And
Admit it, you hate the kettle.
Something to saw some wood with.
Yeah, this is
just in case.
Yeah, steel saw, just in case. Just a little wood saw. You never know. I do keep bigger saws than that normally, but it's handy just to have. It doesn't take up a lot of space.
And Doug fits in the front.
This is Doug, the name of my shovel. My nephew has an identical one called Judy. For those in the know will understand why they're called Doug and Judy. It's just a Amazon survival utility shovel. Most people think they're a bit of a gimmick, but I have to say this one has been through the absolute wars and has really stood up well for moving coals about,
chopping
logs. I have split logs with this. Don't get me wrong, it does feel like your wrist is about to break, but I will do it. Yeah, it's just really handy. You can pack it up really small if you want to. Really handy bit of kit for when you need it, especially for moving. The main thing I use it for is for moving coals about for cooking, but it's very, very good to have, and it's a little bit longer than those like army surplus shovels you get.
I think that's it. Tape.
Yeah, the universal toolkit, also known as gaffer tape. This roll's been in there for yonks now. Like the cardboard's fallen out, but yeah, as you know, it's gaff tape. You know gaff tape.
Is that it for that section?
There is a screwdriver over there. Just, you never know.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's move on.
Table 2.
I think.
Yeah. We like cooking at camp. Won't go for everything individually, as you could probably tell what most of it is. Things we use the most. I'd probably go through stainless steel bucket. See a lot of guys on the Australian 4-wheel drive channels use them, and cannot fault it. One of the most underutilized pieces of camping equipment I think I've ever seen, because I don't really see a lot of people with these. It's just a stainless steel catering bucket. It doesn't rust. You can literally treat it like absolute crap and hit it with an angle grinder. As long as the inside's clean, you don't really care. Use it for heating up showers, stuff like that. Cast iron. I was quite new to cast iron when I first started camping, but I have a 7-litre cast iron Dutch oven and love it. Absolutely love it. So I got a new Dutch oven, a couple of other bits, a selection of knives, nothing too crazy. Some gas, some camp stoves and other things for cooking over the fire. But yeah, this is pretty much it. This is everything we take with us for camp cooking, because we never know what we're going to cook, we never know how we're going to cook, and we never know if we're going to cook over the fire, if we're going to cook on the trailer, because we've got the pull-out kitchen, and we never know if it's raining, if we have to cook in the gazebo or whatever. So we like to cover all eventualities. Everything on this table gets used. It's not one of those things that we take it as a just in case. Every single thing on this table gets used on most camps.
Also, the camp we're going on in 2 weekends time is not, we're not cooking for the 2 of us, we're cooking for 12.
Yeah.
So it needs to, like, pasta for 12 needs to be in a bucket.
Yeah. Yeah, so yes, not you can't do pasta for 12 in a
camp
in a normal hiking billy. So you do have to be a little bit more substantial. The reason I have a grill basket just there. The only reason I keep that is because of Fire to Fork, because he absolutely loves it, and that comes in so handy for when you're cooking stuff over the fire and you haven't got to mess around with it. You can literally just flip the whole thing over in one go and it's amazing. So yeah, if you have any other questions about any of the gear, leave it in the comments. Oh yeah, that is a
tri-pack. That's what I've called it now.
Tri-pack.
A tri-pack.
The tri-pack, yeah. So it's basically it holds 3 of the butane gas canisters. Holds 3 of those, and then that's what powers most camp stoves. Brilliant bit of kit, because those gas stoves are a lot easier. Those gas canisters are a lot easier to find than the ones you buy, like the big cans. So it's easier just to refill that than it is to like go and get a big tank filled up normally. So yeah, that's everything we got. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Table number 2. Done. Bedding.
Sleeping bags.
A hammock.
Footstool.
And a dry bag. So, this isn't everything we take for bedding. This is just what we keep in the trailer. Got a 4-season bag for Hannah because she gets cold. I've got a 3-season bag for me. because I don't get that cold. I don't ever need that much insulating.
This was bought as a birthday present. It's a hammock.
Yeah, lightweight hammock.
And if I didn't have it in the trailer, I would forget to pack it and then forget to use it, so it just lives there.
Yep. Footstool.
Not essential.
Not essential in any way, but very comfortable because Hannah likes the footstool.
I love putting my feet up, alright?
She likes putting her feet up, so she has a blow-up footstool.
And
yeah.
then the sleeping bags go in the dry bag in the trailer, just in case any water does get in. Not that it really does. They're nice and dry
For when we
want to use them.
For when we want to use them. Yeah, we take pillows from our bed. Don't use those small blow-up ones just because you better be comfortable. You know, if you good night's sleep is definitely the key to a good adventure.
And then a couple of blankets live in the truck.
Yeah, so we can regulate our temperature from summer to winter.
All right.
Yeah.
Next.
Foot pads. We did have 4. Now we only have 3. These are used for putting under the legs of our trailer or stacking on top of each other in case we need to level the trailer. Yeah, put it under the legs in case there's soft ground. Just handy to have. I will cut another one. They're just bits of scaffold board. They're nothing expensive. They just do the job. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Next! One of my favourite things to take to camp. This is a shower tent and battery powered shower. The
battery powered shower.
No, I'm trying to think. The usefulness of this is unbelievable. As long as you've got water and a way to heat it, whether that be gas, fire, whatever, you can have a shower. And we all know, especially on those hot sticky days, that things start to mature. So it's always good to have a shower. Also, oddly enough, we have discovered that if you have kids that don't like a wash, if you make it a camp activity, they like having a wash. Oddly enough. And Milo, I'm looking at you. Next. So, sometimes when we go on camp, it rains. Other times it's hot. Other times you need a bit of shade. Depends on where we're going. So when we go on a camp with all the family and everyone, we take lots of cover. Because we don't obviously have anywhere to sit in our tent, and we have sat in my truck before on really rainy days, but you know, that's a bit, you know, it's not the most comfortable place in the world to sit long term. So we take a gazebo with us. This is a cheapie. Lidl's, middle aisle. I think it was about 50 quid. It's great because if it does blow over and wreck itself, you don't mind putting it in the bin, not bringing it home and going to buy another one. Consumerism. This is a new addition. This has been in my mum and dad's loft for 30 years. And they said I weren't allowed to have it until very recently because it belongs to my uncle that moved to Australia. Well, I asked him and he said I can have it. So we have a nice big fishing umbrella for rain, sun, anything. Yeah, we also have this lean-to shelter.
We don't use it that often, but it fits in the trailer, it doesn't take up too much space, so it's there for just in case.
Yeah, so just in case. We have used it a couple of times, but also it makes quite a good tarp if you do need an extra bit of tarp for an extra bit of shelter or an extra bit of shade. It's just a handy thing to have. And once it is one of those things where we have the space, why not take it? One of those things. We have a lot of those things. We have the space, why not take it? But that's probably the one item that doesn't get used consistently in the campsite.
And this is going to be christened.
Is brand new, brand spanking.
Brand new, 30 years old.
A 30-year-old brand new fishing umbrella that might only last one camp. We'll see what happens. The first time it see the light of day in 30 years was today. So, next.
Tables!
So, yeah, we bring these tables with us. Voila. These ones are the main ones, these black ones here. Use these for cooking, eating, cutting, chopping, working from a laptop, all sorts of stuff. Sometimes bring the white one that you've seen in the rest of the video, but only if we're going on a big camp with everyone, we'll take those ones too. Very handy thing to have, plenty of tables, especially if you're going on a camp with a lot of people. These ones, super cheap, got these from Lidl. I think 3 of them, they all come together and I think they were like £50 for 3.
I would say they've lasted more than a year.
A lot longer than a year, yeah, a lot longer than a year. They're not the best.
We had them when your mum and dad last went to Australia.
Yeah.
2 years at least.
Yeah, at least 2 years, which has been about 10 or 15 camps. They're not the best by any stretch of imagination. They're not the best, most high quality table you can buy, but they're £50 for 3 tables. And in camp terms, with a camp table, super cheap. You'll be lucky if you pay £50 for one normally. They are just made out of like a cardboard.
Cardboard.
Chipboard. Not chipboard.
Hardboard.
Hardboard, sorry. With like a laminate on the top. And they've lasted.
These have been in the rain.
These have been in the rain. But yeah, they've been absolutely brilliant. This table, this absolutely manky piece of crap, I bought for £5 10 years ago, about 10 years ago. And it literally goes on top like that and sits like that. And I have put hot stuff on it. I don't cut on it because it's a bit mank. But if you're putting hot stuff, like when we use the cast iron or the Dutch oven over the fire, it's an easy thing to move around. You can put drinks on it or whatever. It does normally look a little bit cleaner than this, but it's just a beater table. And that I would take this.
I would stop banging it around while you're talking.
Sorry. I would take this over these any day of the week because it is in constant use. Not so much a table, but does quite often get used for Hannah to eat her dinner on.
Mainly breakfast.
Mainly breakfast is just a little portable. How are they going to see that? I'll hold it. Yeah,
That's how I use it.
And you pretend to eat breakfast.
Because when you're camping and you have your dinner and then you have your cutlery and then you have your drink and then you want to put sauce on, you need somewhere.
Just to put it on something, you know, and yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant bit of kit. Brilliant. I did have one.
I would say I eat off of it more than I sit on it.
Yeah, they're not the most comfortable seat, but they do work in a pinch.
And that's not taking up any space.
No.
That's tables.
Next. The kitchen cupboard. Whoa.
Lives next to the kitchen, on top of the trailer, under the tent.
And it's a cupboard.
I love a cupboard.
She loves a cupboard.
Love a cupboard.
Who loves a cupboard?
I love a cupboard.
Who loves a cupboard?
Me.
What do you love?
Cupboard.
Who are cupboard loved by?
Cupcakes.
Very good. It is a green plastic box, essentially. I can't remember where I got it. I think it was either
Temu.
TikTok Shop or Temu, one of the two. It was bought as a bit of a gimmick purchase, but I tell you what, it's been absolutely perfect for its need.
And fits perfectly in the gap.
The gap underneath the trailer. It fits perfectly in there. Yeah, can't really say much more about it. It's ideal.
2 watts of chili oil. Rice has been with us for a long time.
Yep. Fajita seasoning, juice, blue cheese sauce for chicken wings, seasonings, a hot chocolate that no one's ever going to have. I think we have that for someone that's been in an accident and needs some emotional support. That's why we take the hot chocolate with us. Yeah.
And inside of it, we've just got like a layer separator.
Just to get a bit more stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it really. What goes in there normally, yeah, everything you see on the table. We keep, you know, some super noodles in there. Anything that you'd keep in, like a dry store in your cupboard at home, doesn't have to go in the fridge, goes in there, and it works absolutely perfectly. Gin, there's normally a bottle of Jack Daniels in there as well, but I finished it.
And then throughout the camp,
What are you doing?
probably like,
What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm putting things away.
Why are you putting things away?
Just
Take them back
Just
out.
tidy it up.
That's not the video format, is it?
Okay, I'm sorry. All right,
Anyway, back to it.
that's it.
Kitchen cupboard. Next! Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. And last but not least, the chairs.
Hey.
This is Maisie. Last but not least, always good to be comfy at camp. Have a good place to sit. This is an Endeavour, I believe it's called. Obviously, as you could probably tell, I'm quite a big lad. And this chair has held up really, really well. This is a Half Moon chair that I bought Hannah about 2 years ago. She likes a big chair. She likes to get snags and get all comfortable. And yeah, these just go underneath.
I haven't got a microphone. He's responsible for buying all the chairs in this family.
Yeah, I just like everyone to have a comfortable place to sit, especially if you're sitting around a campfire, you know, you're having a couple of beers or whatever, and it's just a nice to just, you know, especially if you've done like a long day of touring, you've done a long day of traveling, just a nice place to sit down. Yeah.
And these live on top of the trailer.
In the bags, and you know, sometimes they get a bit damp, but if you leave them in the bag, then 9 times out of 10 they're pretty good. Things don't tend to get too wet under there. So yeah, that's the chairs.
Next.
No, there's no next.
No next.
No next. That's everything.
Just got to load up the top of the trailer, and then that's every. Oh, I haven't got my phone.
No, we're going to load up the top of the trailer, and yeah, then that's yeah. The next time you see us is probably going to be on an adventure.
Yeah, boy.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to see more of this content, let us know. Any more video ideas, just let us know in the comments.
Fix him.
Fix them. Get them, mate. Get them, mate. Get them, mate. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye. That's right, I'm just gonna...
Off you go.